Hey, what's up YouTube? Bloodspawn here, and as promised, I am going to start the installments of the how-to videos. This one is going to be how to decide who to write to, how you can come up with people to send out to, ideas, stuff like that, the process that pretty much I use as well as other people, but all these videos are going to be my opinions and how I do things. So first step in it is what I call brainstorming. Basically, you're just gonna write down. I like to make lists. I don't use Excel or anything like that. I just pen and paper, index cards, things like that. And you're just gonna basically make a list of different your favorite TV shows, old ones, new ones, current ones, favorite movies of all time, old movies, new movies, stuff from your childhood, cartoons, TV shows you watched back then, toys you used to collect. Going through Star Tiger updates every single day. Your favorite sports teams and each sports or players that you like, things like that. Another way to watching YouTube videos, if you're watching somebody's video and you see them get somebody in that you'd like to get or you don't have in your collection, jot that name down. Checking out people's Facebook pages and websites if they have them, going through their collection, looking through pictures they've posted of their collection, go through and remember that movie or remember that one person that you would like to and jot that person's name down. And then, like I said, just making lists. I mean, I have just, here's a whole file thing of just list of people to write to. This is my little notebook here. This is The Walking Dead, Zombies, Hunger Games, Tributes, Once Upon a Time, Playmates of the Year, Dollhouse, Defiance, just list. Making lists like that. Then you can do, once you start getting in your photos, you can do the index cards like I do for 8x10s. I got Blu-ray covers, DVD covers, just list and list and list. And then basically, once you got all that brainstorming down, all of them TV shows, movies, sports people, teams, whatever you want, then you basically want to start narrowing it down. And what I usually do is imdb.com. You go in there, you type in that name of that TV show or that movie, and then boom, it pops up, and you're going to basically make a list like the ones I was just showing. Get to Defiance. Here's Defiance. So this is the TV show Defiance, and this is every person that's in it. So this is my list. Once you go to the list, you basically go to Star Tiger, and then in the search bar, one by one, you type in a name, see if there's an address that works or one that you would send to. If not, go to the next person. If so, I usually write like a little check mark saying, "Hey, this guy's ready." Then basically once I got that little check mark down, I don't do anything on this list. Then I start my list of who I'm going to be sending to. Take an index card and I'd write that person's name right on the top. The next person I want, I find that's good, write it right below, and eventually you create a little list back and front. And that's basically who I'm writing to next. Then once you get through, and later on down the road, couple months or a month, every once a month or something, you go back to this list and start again on Star Tiger looking for any address that was added or a success that was posted, and then there you go, you add that to the list you're working on then. So keep checking back, make the list. All right, so basically what I did was I took all these little things here, and I basically did my little brainstorming here. So basically, like, things I mentioned, favorite TV shows, I wrote True Blood, Dexter, and The Shield. My favorite movies, I wrote 300 and Gladiator. Things from my childhood, Thundercats and G.I. Joe, just wrote them down. Star Tiger update, I went to Star Tiger and looked through today's updates. My favorite teams, Cowboys, Braves. YouTube videos, I watched a couple of YouTube videos. the YouTube search. In the search, you can search by name or you can search by what made them famous. So that's another cool way to do it, because you can basically type in, click on claim the fame, that's what it says, and then type in 300 or type in Thundercats, enter, and it's going to list anything that's involved with Thundercats or anybody that was involved with Thundercats. So I did a random YouTube search, or not YouTube, Star Tiger search, and came up with some of that, and then I went and checked out some people's Facebook pages, and I created my brainstorm. So I got, once my brainstorming was done, then I took each one of these and started on IMDb and created a list of people that I want to send to. Alright, so go through. True Blood, Alexander Skarsgård and Lara Pulver. Dexter, Michael C. Hall, James Remar. Shield, Kenneth Johnson, Catherine Dent. 300, Lena Headey, Zack Snyder. Gladiator, Derek Jacobi. Thundercats, Larry Kinney and Jose Delbo. G.I. Joe, Neil Ross, Michael Bell, Frank Welker. Star Tiger, a Star Tiger update that just showed up was Mara Tierney. She played the wife, Jim Carrey's wife on Liar Liar. The Cowboys, I got Miles Austin and Ed Too Tall Jones. The Braves, Chipper Jones and Dale Murphy. YouTube videos, I watched Mr. Ty 2K's video from the other day. He got in Jordan Carver because she has huge personality. I want to write to her. My random Star Tiger search, I just typed in, clicked on Claim the Fame and typed in Storage Wars. And I got Mary Padian, Laura Dotson, Barry Weiss, and Brandon Sheets. And then Facebook page, I was looking through Neary's pictures, and he got in Kurt Sutter the other day, who's the creator of The Shield and Sons of Anarchy. So just on that real quick brainstorming and check-in, I got 26 people to send to. You figure 3 or 4 or 5 photos for each one of those. You got a quick, easy 100 photo order there. 100 4x6s, 26 TTMs, I'm ready for, basically. And then, you basically just recycle. Once these 4x6s are on the way, then I start fresh with, a new index card, going through my Star Tiger updates, checking all my lists that I've made, and coming up with my next batch of TTMs to go out. So the most important thing, like I said, brainstorming. I mean, it's really, really hard to just kind of sit there and go, who do I want to write to? You got to kind of put a little effort into it. That's why I think list, or just just grab a piece of paper and brainstorm. Write down your 10 favorite shows, your 10 favorite movies, 5 singers you like, 5 things from your childhood. Just real quick stuff like that. Some sports people. Write down Hall of Fame and spend a day looking at all the Hall of Famers on there. Write down Gold Glove and work on the Gold Glove people or Olympians and stuff like that. So just all that brainstorming, jotting every single word down or thought that pops up in your head. And then next thing you know, you can create a list of people to send to just off of that quick brainstorming. So once you got the brainstorming done, you've gone to IMDb, you've done all the research, you got it all narrowed down, you figured out, Star Tiger, and these are the people that are on there and I can definitely send to. They have a working address or an address I'd at least like to try. Then you have your list of TTMs that you are now ready to start. And then basically the next step in it will be my next video, which is going to be picking out pictures and things like that for how do you take this list and then start the TTM and with picking out pictures and stuff like that. So that is how I decide to who to send to, and basically it's make list all day long. So alright guys, hopefully you enjoyed this and stay tuned for, like I said, probably doing these about once or twice a week, and then the next one, basically I'm going to take you through the whole TTM process from start to finish, and then once you've gotten stuff back, what to do from there. So alright guys, I'll talk to you soon.